this morning tour is going to be about 50 to 55 minutes. And I do leave the microphones on throughout the flight so you can ask questions. So if you folks are curious about anything, go ahead and feel free to use those microphones. Alrighty? Everything we say recorded on the movie, and that's available after the flight. Everybody get your safety brief this morning? Everybody's ready to go? Alright, good. Once again, I've got Rhonda and Don, my co-pilots, up front with Brian over there on the right, and then right behind me, Karen.
Hey.
Alright, good. Let me get some calls to get us out of here. Once we're out of the way, we can chat a little bit more. And I do turn off the microphones just during takeoffs and landings. So we're going to do that at this time. I'll turn them back on once we clear the busy airspace. Alright, let's get some calls and get out of here. Alright, everybody, we've been cleared for takeoff. Coming up.
See the old house, what style of us peeping up the back stairs into the cloakroom outside where I couldn't get your name right till we take a wrong turn in the dark of the country. Love, I seem to forget, but it won't take long to remind me of just what I don't do. Well, that's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. Enough at one stage where we all do the same like we're told to. Be the same as, cut back on the things you think you should have.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to climb up to about 2,000 feet. We'll cross over the break wall you see in front of us. This is called Nauwiliwili Harbor. Right, this is the main harbor for the island of Kauai, so this is where all our goods are shipped in. This is also where they park the cruise ships, right over there along the lengthwise section of the pier.
Coming back when you're gone.
We'll fly along these mountains you see in front of us. These are called the Ho'upu Mountains.
Well, I can see the old house.
Mouth of the Hulalai stream off our right side, low. Follow the stream up. Kind of tapers out into a wooded marshy area up there. That's a National Wildlife Refuge, not open to the public right now for whatever reason. Not sure why. They're probably still working on some of the facilities there, but on the far side of the stream, or right side, is called the Alakoko Fish Pond, and that was built there by the early Hawaiians to give them easy access to fish. They're not exactly sure when, a long time ago though. Probably, they think maybe, perhaps, as many as 600 years ago. Yeah. Alright, we're going to come on with the microphone, so if you folks have any questions, feel free to use the microphones. A lot of movies filmed here on the island of Kauai, and I like to point out the shoot locations as we go. But right out of the gate here, a couple of movies I'll mention you may have heard of. A little movie called The Descendants with George Clooney. Yeah? There's a scene in that movie where George drives up with his movie family in a Jeep. They get out and look down into a beach property, and they lament about the good times they had. That scene was shot right there at that saddle looking into this beach over here on the left-hand side. The property above the beach kind of being the central theme of that movie. Woohoo! Hang on. I didn't do that. So, let's see here. The wind's coming right from our tail. So it's hitting all these mountains and kind of doing this. Kind of pushing us around a little bit. So I don't think it's going to matter whether we fly on this side or that side of the mountains here. So it's just going to be a little bumpy. I'll try to come up a little bit. Notice it's getting a little bumpier as the day goes. So. We are flying westbound, and we're level about 2,300 feet right now. 105 knots. That makes the left side of the helicopter the south shore of Kauai. So that's where the Grand Hyatt is located over there, and also the Sheraton, Poipu Beach, Shipwreck Beach, and Brenna Keys, all located over there on the left-hand side. Now, all this property on pretty much both sides of the helicopter used to be cultivated in primarily sugarcane. Combination of sugarcane and cattle ranching in the past. But last of the sugarcane was 2008. They don't grow it commercially here anymore. A lot of these cane fields converted to cattle ranching. So cattle ranching has exploded here, and it's big business. So if anything replaced sugarcane, I guess cattle ranching probably would arguably be a replacement. However, a bit more diversified now with the coffee and also the GMO production, corn and soy seed stock. Taro on the North Shore. Also biomass, but that's locally produced and consumed for the power plant you see over there on the right side.
Do you have to alter your tour when it's cloudy like this?
Yes, I do. Sometimes I can't go this way. It hasn't gotten bad enough for to not go this way. But sometimes there's a solid band of clouds right in through here, and we have to go all the way around the South Shore over here. Which isn't any fun.
Is that because it takes longer, or, I mean...
There's nothing to see over there.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I don't get to show you the great, beautiful, and wonderful waterfalls that I want to show you up here. That I find is what a lot of people will actually buy the tour for, is to see these waterfalls up here. Big Jurassic Park fans, a lot of times I get these folks who just absolutely love the movies. They have all of them and they talk about them. Wear the Jurassic Park t-shirt on board the helicopter. My sons are big fans, but I don't know if they're that big. They do, when we go hiking, they always hum the song. Na, 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 na. You know, the Jurassic Park thing. Wait a minute, let me see here. I think I might. Exactly. There you go. Or how about that?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't I good?
You're good.
We're going to drop down and fly up the valley. This valley is where they shot that scene in the movie, that helicopter that flies up the valley, gets up to the waterfall and lands right at the base of the waterfall on a pad that is no longer there. That waterfall coming into view now off the front of the helicopter. It's actually called Mauna Vaipuna, but since the filming of the movie, it's called Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Falls, the movie Jurassic Park. And we'll do S-turns in here so everybody get a nice view of the waterfall. I'm glad the rain stopped. The clouds have cleared off a little bit in here so we can see.